Hello, friends. Welcome to Embed Idea. You are watching 8051 course for beginners. I am Tirthankar, and this is lesson 1 where I'll discuss introduction to 8051. So, before knowing about 8051, you should know what is a microcontroller. So, normally, microcontroller is a tiny integrated circuit which has a built in CPU, memory means RAM and ROM, and input output peripherals. This microcontroller is used as the main control unit in many embedded applications. So, what is 8051? This microcontroller was invented in the 1980s and maybe before that. But 8051 is the pioneer microcontroller. 8051 follows MCS51 architecture, and this microcontroller is manufactured by Intel. Now, what is MCS51 architecture? MCS51 architecture is a patent by Intel. Other chip manufacturing companies like who are into this business, they have purchased the license from Intel to manufacture their own versions of 8051, and such companies are here. Atmel Corporation manufactures 89C51, 89S51, 2051. These are all 8051 versions. NXP Semiconductor manufactures P89V51. This is also a version of 8051. Texas Instruments manufactures CC24XX. This is a series. This is particularly CC24 is a wireless transceiver. But here, as the microcontroller, they have used 8051. Silicon Labs manufactures C8051. Nuvoton manufactures W78E51, W78E52. These are the microcontrollers which are available in market. If you look inside 8051, you will find there are different segments. Like the main CPU is connected to ROM. ROM is often called as program memory. The size of ROM here is 4 kilobytes, then 128 bytes of RAM. There are two timers, two 16-bit timers. One serial port which is used to send and receive serial data. There are 4 input output ports, and each port has 8 input output lines. The port names are P0, P2, P1, P3. I'll show you the pin diagram when it is required. There is a bus control by which the 8051 can talk to external memories, and there is a segment called interrupt control through which external interrupts can be given to the CPU, and there is oscillator. So overall, if I talk about the basic features of 8051, then inside 8051 you will find a 8-bit CPU, a 4 kilobyte of ROM where we can store the program. There is 128 bytes of RAM. RAM is required by the CPU while executing the main program. CPU may need a temporary storage, and that storage is provided by this RAM. There are 32 general purpose input output lines, and they are segmented as 4 ports. Each port has 8 lines. There are two 16-bit timers, one serial port or you can say UART, one interrupt handler. Now this is important. Inside 8051, there is a 16-bit address register which can support up to 65,536 memory locations, which is approximately 64 KB. So if you need a larger memory for your program, you can do that too, but you have to use it externally. So 8051 IC can support 64 KB of ROM. Here, let me tell you a quick fact. If someone asks that why 8051 is a 8-bit microcontroller, because this question is often asked in interviews, in several competitive exams. So I'm telling you the answer. The data memory or RAM in our case is connected to the CPU with a data bus. The width of that data bus is of 8-bit. That's why the CPU can take 8-bit data at a time and process it. There are cases where the CPU can take 16 bits data at a time, 32 bits data at a time. That depends on the width of the data bus. So if the width is 16 bit, the CPU will be of 16 bit. If the width is of 32 bit, then the CPU will be of 32 bit. In the next lesson, I'll discuss the several programming methods we follow for 8051. And another thing I want to tell you that in this course we will focus on this 89C51 chip, and this is a no equipment course. So here I'll not use any hardware. What I'll be using is a simulator that I'll discuss in the next lesson. If you like this video, then press like and share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to Embed Idea, because there are more lessons in the pipeline, so you'll get to learn many things. Thanks for watching.